All right, in this video, we're going to show you this template in action. Before we go, well, let's go ahead. Let's load up a session. We're going to load up this song here. And we're going to show you this template in action. I'm always tweaking it, trying to make it better. All right, so the meters jump. All right, so this is, of course, the arranger window. And let's bring all of our faders down for right now, except for the one I'm talking on. And let's go over the layout of the template, especially the assign section. So we are on section or group B or set B. This is where you have your return to 0, as you can see, stop, play. So it's playing. I can hit stop. All right, hit play. We can hit the record button. We can jump to markers. Even while playing, we can jump to markers. The left and right indicators is the main ones. We can turn cycle on and off. And we can arm the track that is currently selected so to be ready for recording. That's on group B. We also have, if you turn the first knob, you see we can turn the metronome on and off. And then the second rotary knob is the metronome volume. Okay. Now I don't have the control room on, but we're going to turn it on. Okay. All right, so we have that on. So if I go to the control room, we will now see that this third knob controls the control room volume if you use the control room. All right. And then for set C, we have read automation, turn it on for the selected track. We have write automation, turn it on and off for the selected track. We have monitor for the selected track. Make sure I got it set. Okay. So that's the monitor for the selected track. Also, from the mixer or from the arranger, the selected track, you can bring up the track edit. And we can bring up the mixer. And you just got to learn these as you go. Once the mixer comes up, then you can go left and right across the mixer. When you come to an instrument track, then C11 brings up the instrument. Okay. C11 brings up the instrument, and C8 brings up the channel edit. I'm trying to think. We have not assigned anything to these. It would be nice to do the EQ, but you can only assign these to one thing. Because the EQ, as you can see, there are 12 knobs. Is it 12? 15 knobs. So you have, well, actually you can't, I did not find controls for the pre section. So you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 knobs. Well, you only have 4 here. So, you know, I can assign these to the low or the low mid or the, what is that, mid high, and then high. I can assign it to one or the other, but not all 3. So I didn't see the need in doing that. Also on the selected track, if I go, and that's track number 3. So if I go to track 3 and I select that on the Behringer, and then I go to the matrix on the Behringer, I can then turn on the effect sends for the selected track. Turn it off, turn it on, as well as the labels. Now, of course, to do that, they already have to be selected. See, I don't have that 4th one. Now that I have the 4th one, I can turn it on and off now. I didn't use the mute buttons because they make the Behringer do some weird stuff. I mean, you can probably not assign this to any channels on the Behringer, and you can probably use these as well. So let's play this track. We're gonna go to our set C, return to 0, hit play. I'm gonna hide the mixer so I can see what's going on. All right, turn the metronome off. Don't want it. Turn off my cycle.
Mail every week, but it really don't help. You take pictures, send them home to show you're still in good health. Visits, fuck them, it hurts after the fact. When your peoples come and see you, but they can't take you back. What you know about playing a bucket to the count kids? They night slow jams, you wanna share love tears. To all of my niggas that's locked doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing a bucket to the count kids? They night slow jams, you wanna share love tears. To all of my niggas doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Every day a different hustle is the way we survive. Prison life will try and kill you, but don't rush to die. If you ain't trying to fight, quickly you lose your pride. I'll fight for mine, cause ain't no punk inside. But mostly, I just tend to my business. Sometimes we slap box on the yard. For physical fitness, it takes a lot to make us smile. Like talking on the phone to someone you ain't heard from in a while. A couple pictures here and there, they up in style. A letter saying be cool, turned the frown into a smile. I wrote a letter back saying don't get me addicted to the every week mail.
Another keyboard part.
Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker to the count kids? They night slow jams, you wanna share love tears. To all of my niggas that's locked doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. The operator do a nigga wrong. 10 minutes on the phone, had me stuck off in the zone, thinking I'ma kill this bitch when I get home. I know she cheating, hitting the clubs on the weekends, freaking day out and day in. It could be one of my friends, knowing I'm locked up, so we gon' try and fuck. Ain't that a damn?
Okay, so play with that track right there a little bit. You gotta choose it in the mixer. I'm sorry. Here we go.
To all of my niggas that slop doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bumper to the count, kids? They night slow jams, you wanna share love, sis. To all of my niggas that slop doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga.
Zero, or let's go to locator.
Know about playing the bunker to the count, kids. They night slow jams, you wanna share love, sis. To all of my niggas that slop doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker to the count, kids? They night slow jams, you wanna share love, sis. To all of my niggas that slop doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga.
All right, so how do you record if I want to record something to this? I'm not no rapper, I'm not a singer. So turn on my cycle. And I'm just going to let that roll. That's got the chorus in it or the hook. Change the piano part out.
What you know about playing the bunker to the count, kids? They night slow jams, you wanna share love, sis. To all of my niggas that slop doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga.
All right, so I'm gonna go to a track. I got a track ready right here. All right, so I'm gonna use that track. So I'm on group B. But first of all, it didn't cycle. Turn that back on. Jump back over there. All right, so now that I'm on group B, I can arm the track that I want to record. Just make sure I select it up there, okay? I can also monitor to see if the track is, see if I'm getting the signal through. Testing 1, 2. Oh yeah, I'm getting. Let me see. Yeah, it's coming through, but it's got to turn down. Testing 1, 2, 1. All right. So I had the volume turned down. That's why you didn't see the meter jump. So the monitoring is good for you get ready to record something. You can check your levels before you record it. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. So we'll put that in mute mode. Go back to my transport section. And I can hit the record button when I'm ready. Yeah. Come on. What? Yeah. Come on. Woo. What? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. What? Come on. Turn it off. Come out of mute mode. Yeah. Come on. What? So, all that's done right here. Right here on the what you call it. So the mixer. I squeezed the mixer as much as I could so that you could see as much as the mixer as possible. So we got controls all the way through 32. Move the mixer over a little bit. Okay. Also, you'll notice that if you got tracks in Cubase that are linked, it's going to link them on the Behringer as well. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love tears. To all of my niggas that's locked doing state bids, I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clears. Late night slow jams, you want. That is coming from our sins. So I select the bass track, hit my matrix button, and turn on the various controls or various effect sins that I have. I think I have all of those on that one. So let me look at that real quick. No, I don't. Now I do. So it takes a while to get used to the template. Snare. add another instrument. See what other drum module we got here. Alright, so the mixer got reassigned. Let's see what this new drum module sounds like real quick. Called Hustle. Let's get my timing right. Turn the latch on. This right here is more for trap. Hook sound like.
All of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clear. Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clear? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clears. Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clears. Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clears. Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clears. Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count. Night slow jams, you wanna share love to niggas is locked doing state. Forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Know about playing the bunker till the count clears. Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing the bunker till the count clears? Late night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas is locked doing state bids. I can never forget you. Hold your head, my nigga. Prepare for the best. but expect the worst. You in the fuck situation when the judge get a curse. Life without the chance of parole. Kids getting old, baby mama out of control. Homeboys folded and told, but it's okay. You run into them, pay back some shit, pull your shank out and do them. What you ask for is what you get in any prison. You know the routine, nobody don't see shit. Getting mail every week, but it really don't help. You take pictures, send them home to show you still in good health. Visits, fuck them, it hurts after the fact. When your peoples come and see you, but they can't take you back. What you know about playing a bump until the count clears? They night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas that slop doing state bids. I can never forget them. Hold your head, my nigga. What you know about playing a bump until the count clears? They night slow jams, you wanna share love to all of my niggas that slop doing state bids. I can never forget them. Hold your head, my nigga. Every day a different hustle is the way we survive. Prison life will try and kill you, but don't rush to die. If you
All right, so I don't have anything. I don't have too much or nothing on this, other than just a few things. I just wanted to show you how to work this template, and I hope you enjoy the template as much as I do. I've done a few recording sessions since then, and it makes getting around easy. Now, I will say this. As you can see, let's see, how many tracks is this? That is only that. I think it's only 12. No, 21 through, okay. Yeah. So it's 32 tracks. Well, now 33. But if you have less tracks, this is what will happen if you have less than 32 tracks. Let me show you what will happen. So this is what will happen on the mixer. When you get to 17 through 32, you will start to run into the groups and the effects. And then there's some MIDI tracks on the end. Let me see what happens. Yeah, so it's programmed up to 32 tracks or 32 channel, mixer channel. So it'll only go as far as 32. You can program more once you learn how to program. But let's take away all of the MIDI. And you'll see that the master fader became number 31 in this case. So if you don't want to mess, I like to set my effects buses and my extra buses. I like to keep them at 0. So what I normally do is just take the difference of the number of tracks and just add that in. So this says 17. Yeah, so that's 17. So I would take the difference of that and add that many tracks. see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So this should be at 22. Yeah. So if I added 10 more tracks from this point, then I'll have my 32. So if you're doing like a rap session or somebody coming in and they rapping or singing to a 2-track, if you don't want to disturb your buses, just make up the difference on the track count. So that the 30-second track is the one just before the buses. Like I said, I like to keep my buses organized. Now you can get to the buses from the mixer window using select button. I call it the page. You can get to that if you need to get to, the track editor. Well, you can do the stereo too. That went to another window. But you can do the stereo too. Whatever this plugin is, it is no longer available. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, I'm going to always be tweaking this thing. Okay, now in the next video, I will show you how to. I can't do everything because there's so many different commands, but I'll show you how to program it. Because like I say, I have a M Audio Code 61. It's got a lot of buttons, faders on it. It's got transport controls on it. But I'll show you how to do the Behringer in case you want to just get in here and play around. Most of this, what I found, is just by trial and error because I didn't, I can't find a manual to tell me what is what. And so that's what you're going to have to do. And the way you do this, you do every DAW or any controller. I got Studio One. I use Studio One for radio productions. And I play with it. It's pretty simple, but I think it's somewhat limited. It does things differently. I will say that. Let me see what'll come up. Okay, so the mixer is way over there. Bring it over here. Okay, so something I gotta do. Okay, that's what I gotta do. But with this one, you see this little panel. That panel comes up, and you have to sit here and program every button, and every knob, same way on Cubase, you got to